Ooh, brother. Ooh, we're getting into some more serious drama. How DrDisRespect lost his entire audience in 3 days. I cannot believe that this guy went out and just admit it. He didn't even try to deny it. He was like, yup, it happened. If you don't know what I'm talking about, it's been a while, like 3 or 4 years since DrDisRespect has been banned from Twitch. And the way he got banned was so weird because we never had an idea why he got banned. Nobody talked about it. He didn't talk about it. Twitch didn't talk about it. So we were completely clueless, and we had just... we were just predicting stuff, you know, and nobody ever predicted that this is the exact reason for DrDisRespect to get banned, which is him messaging a minor on the site, on the platform. So one reason Twitch didn't announce that is to protect their credibility, because if parents hear your site is not secured and people can message your kids like that easily, then they would have a really bad reputation. So I guess that's one of the reasons. And DrDisRespect, of course, didn't want to talk about it either, because he has a reputation as well, and he's on YouTube and he has been streaming. I don't know what's going on right now, but the guy actually went out and admitted that he did. He said it was nothing sexual. He was just talking. They never met or whatever. But this guy is married. I don't know if he has kids, but let's be honest. What do you, an old guy, have to talk about with a child? What do you have in common? What can you talk about? Who are you fooling? You know, it is ridiculous. It is ridiculous. And he's innocently talking. What do you have to talk about with a minor? You, a grown up. It is disgusting. I have zero respect for this guy. Zero. So let's see what this video is about.
DrDisRespect is on the verge of one of the largest downfalls in creator history, going from being one of the most respected and popular streamers on the internet to being hated by everyone after admitting some awfully disturbing actions.
He was talking inappropriately with a minor.
And people are saying inappropriately, but he said that nothing inappropriate happened. So now I don't know if it was really inappropriate or... It's either way inappropriate to talk with a minor. Either way, if you are in that age and you're married and I don't know if you have kids or not, either way.
I truly believe this
whether it's sexual or not
needs to be banned off of the platforms that he's on.
I don't know who's really going to support him at this point. What kind of person is going to watch DrDisRespect? If you watch him at this point, you just have to be coping, basically.
Hi, I'm
honestly, whoever is watching him right now and supporting him and backing him up are the people who would do the same thing he did. Are the people that I don't want to see them anywhere near me.
InternetAnarchist. I create weekly YouTube documentaries, and today we'll be diving into the case of DrDisRespect, a once beloved streamer who is now being viewed as an unfaithful predator.
Also, the fact that Twitch knew that for so long and didn't do anything about it and didn't do any type of prevention for future content creators to not be able to do something like that and abuse their fame or whatever to inappropriately talk with minors is a big problem, in my opinion. It is a huge problem, and it just shows you that they only care about the money and they don't care about minors and their safety on their website. And I'm not just talking about this exact website, which I'm talking about a lot of them. I don't know if YouTube would do the same. I don't know if Kick would do the same or whatever, but yeah.
But to fully understand the
ban me Twitch if I'm talking, but I honestly don't
current
like
situation, we first have to go back to where it all started. In June of 2020, DrDisRespect, who was the face of Twitch at the time, was permanently banned from the platform. The suddenness of the high-profile banning, coupled with the silence from both DrDisRespect and Twitch on the matter, would turn the ban into one of the most infamous and mysterious bans in Twitch history and spark several conspiracy theories. This wouldn't be helped by his final moments on stream, appearing like he found out something extremely bad was about to happen.
We'll get through this, Champions Club. I know it's a tough. Life's weird right now. We'll get through this, okay? And
the way he acted it up when it happened, that's why nobody suspected this, because he acted as if he is the victim and he victimized himself. He even sued Twitch. He won the lawsuit, but it wasn't based on this incident. It was because of other reasons. So it really looked like he got unfair treatment, and that's why he got a lot of support from people. I first was like on his side. I was like, that's not fair, Twitch, to treat your content creators like that, you know? But now we get it.
Fuck.
This strange behavior would leave viewers to leave comments such as, whatever's coming, it ain't gonna be a small matter.
Them paying out the contract was a way to put him under an NDA to keep it from getting out. Does that make them bigger villains? Or what? Think about it.
Moody gets into near the end, I'm scared. As well as 242, I kind of wanted to get off and now I don't want to get off. He realized it would be his last stream ever, so he said that. Despite these comments, no one could have been prepared for the real reason he was actually banned. In August of 2020, Doc would return to streaming, but this time on YouTube. His first stream on the platform.
Is he still live on YouTube, or did he get banned by YouTube? Because I don't think platforms ban you unless you do something on the platform. I don't think they would like ban you because you did something 5 years ago on a different platform. I don't know. He's taking a break? Okay, yeah. The easiest thing you can do to avoid
attracted a massive
problems.
audience, and he seemingly came
He's
back stronger than
demonetized.
ever, going on to claim that he had no idea why he was even banned in the first place.
I mean, if you are demonetized as well, get banned, because nobody's gonna work for free. He's definitely not gonna go live for free, but he does have a contract. I think he is paid by YouTube to go live, so it's not just monetization stuff.
Why did you get banned? Guess what? I want you to look me in my fucking eyes when I say this. We still have no idea.
Over the following 4 years, his ban would remain a mystery, and he would
my
grow his
God,
YouTube channel to
hypocrite.
over 4.7 million subscribers, and continue to be one of the most popular streamers on the internet. But this would all completely change in 2024. On the 22nd of June, Cody Connors, an ex-Twitch employee, would make a tweet that would mark the beginning of the end for Dr. DrDisRespect. The tweet read, he got banned because he got caught texting a minor in the then existing Twitch Whispers product.
Sexting
He was
a
trying to
minor.
meet up with her at TwitchCon. The powers that be could read and
Oh my God. So Cody Connors is someone, he's verified, first of all. Second of all, he is someone who worked for Twitch, right? And he went with this. He got banned because got caught sexting, so not texting. So we already know what's going on. He did want to meet at TwitchCon. So him saying we never met, we never had an intention to meet is also a lie.
plain text, case closed gang. The tweet was making big claims with little to no evidence to back
And
them up.
I'm of course not gonna go and trust Dr. Disrespect and what he says about the situation. So I trust more someone who is outside from a different perspective talking about
And
it.
the reaction from the internet would be extremely mixed.
He
with
had
some
intentions.
jumping to the
Having intentions and meeting someone, in my opinion, it's the same. It just some stars aligned and you got so lucky that you got caught before you actually did the deed. But the intention, it's like premeditated murder, whatever. You don't kill the person, but it already intended to kill the person. In my opinion, that almost counts as if you killed the person. You know, there should be consequences, maybe not exact consequences because that person is still alive, you know, but still, you know, we have to take some measures to secure that this thing doesn't happen again.
conclusion that he's a creep
Like, what to
despite the
do?
lack of evidence, and others waiting to hear more about the situation or calling Cody an unreliable source of information, with comments reading, "Hey doc, I heard you like him young. We need sources and more information, like who, as
And
well
what
as
about his
source,
wife?
just
Oh
trust
my
me,
God,
bro."
I would
While
be
Cody's
devastated.
tweet didn't explicitly mention Dr. Disrespect, Jake Lucky's repost
Definitely
would
a
result in a
divorce and a
response from
huge,
Doc that would ultimately
sentiment.
make the situation so much worse. Jake, seriously, I get it. It's a hot topic, but this has been settled. No wrongdoing was acknowledged, and they paid out the whole contract. The tweet would garner significant
No.
criticism
You can't
for
get
the
that
strange
easy
and concerning
out
use of
it.
vague and legalese language, leaving readers wondering why Doc said no wrongdoing was acknowledged instead of just denying the career-ending allegations. Following the significant backlash, Doc would make another response on the situation, adding a bit more context, stating, "Listen, I'm obviously tied to legal obligations from the settlement with Twitch, but I just need to say what I can say since this is the f***ing internet. I didn't do anything wrong, and all of this has been probed and settled. Nothing illegal, no wrongdoing was found, and I was paid Elden Ring Monday." While this tweet was better
I love how he even promoted his Elden Ring stream. Like, he knows the business out of it. Disgusting.
than the first, it still had strange language,
milking
like
that.
no
Oh
wrongdoing
my
was
God.
found and that he was, quote, paid. Ultimately, the tweet would result in an even
I
more
can't believe he
polarizing
did
response
that.
from the community, with large figures such as the Axeman coming to his defense, stating, "Degenerate troglodyte losers are trying to slander him with serious accusations that could destroy his entire career, while providing literally zero proof. In other words, some pussies have a vendetta/grudge against him and want to damage his reputation as much as possible."
I mean, yes, you can say that. And I would have legitimately questioned this whole thing by thinking these are haters or people who he did wrong to. But the fact that he himself went and admitted it completely takes away all of, like, you don't need a proof if the person is admitting it. Back then there was no proof, okay, but like once he admits it, like, you don't need a proof, brother.
And others
The guy just
critiquing
admitted
his
it.
use of vague language against such serious allegations. Bro, why won't you say, "I was not talking to a minor trying to meet up with her at TwitchCon," like what was alleged? But things were about to get much, much worse. On the 24th of June, while Stock was streaming Elden Ring, a game company he co-founded would make a tweet that would change everything. Reading, "On Friday evening, we became aware of an allegation against one of our co-founders, Guy Beam, aka DrDisRespect."
And this is the thing, it is so ridiculous that companies are gonna drop you so easily before even having any type of proof. This is the hard reality, and a lot of cases are sadly mistaken and companies drop you. For example, let's take Johnny Depp with Disney and Hold the Pirates of the Caribbean. Like they literally dropped him just based on allegations from Amber before having any type of proof that that happened, you know, and how easily they can just drop someone they have been trusting and working with for years and years and years. He literally got betrayed by Disney and he said he doesn't want to work with them ever again, even if they come to him and pay him so much money and ask for his forgiveness and apologize, because he got hurt by what they did, because they didn't trust what he was saying. And this is so sad, a lot of times, like career ending, you know, but then on the other hand, sometimes it is really necessary with people like this guy.
We assumed his innocence
And I'm
and
glad this
began
happened to
speaking
him.
with parties involved. And in order to maintain our principles
Dog
and standards as
stepped
a
on a
studio
bee.
and individuals, we needed to act. For this reason, we are terminating our
We want
relationship
a
with
trial
Guy Beam
with Dr.
immediately. While these facts are difficult to hear and even more difficult to accept, it is our duty to act with dignity on behalf of all individuals involved, especially the 55 developers and families we've employed, along with our community of players. The tweet went live while Stock was streaming, and viewers claim this is the exact moment he saw the post.
You know how you run things. Here.
He's so mad. The music in the background fits so perfectly. It's like a point.
Towards the
He's
end
so
of the
mad.
stream,
He's
Doc
losing
seemingly
money.
came to terms with
Aw, poor
reality
guy.
and what was awaiting him in the near future.
I think when I say step away, I think either have to relay this to the Midnight Society, but you know,
Did he think it's gonna just end like that?
maybe I step away from there too. Just completely remove
They
myself
remove
from
you.
the scene. It's what I need to do.
Oh my god, these guys, it's always the same, you know, and they think that just by disappearing that they can fix shit, and like, no, like they're gonna come back when we forget about it, you know. Yeah, sure.
The following day, on the 26th of June 2024, DrDisRespect would post a tweet that would not only possibly end his career, but completely
The
confirm
dumbest
the
move.
reason he was banned from Twitch,
Dumb
with his response
ways to
reading,
die.
"The Twitch ban. Hello, I'd like to make a quick statement. I've always been upfront and real with you guys on anything that I can be upfront about,
No, you
and I'm
didn't.
always willing to accept responsibility, which is why I'm here now. First and foremost, I do want to apologize to everyone in my community, as well as those close to me, my team, and everyone at Midnight Society Game Studio. A lot of people have been left in the dark about what happened yesterday with Midnight Society and we made the painful decision collectively to have me step down. Our team is full of incredibly talented and good people that have high career ambitions and families, and I'd never want to jeopardize the culture we have carefully crafted. Everyone has been wanting to know why I was banned from Twitch, but for reasons outside my control, I wasn't allowed to say anything for the last several years. Now that two former Twitch employees have publicly disclosed the accusations, I can now tell you my side of the story regarding the ban. Were there Twitch whisper messages with an individual minor back in 2017? The answer is yes.
Dumb ways to lose your career.
Are there real intentions behind these messages? The answer is absolutely.
What do you mean real intentions behind messages? What do you like? Dude, why would you even message a minor? What do you have to talk with a minor about without real intentions? What, fake intentions? What? I just can't. I don't understand this guy. What did he think by saying this? That he what?
Not. These were casual, mutual conversations that sometimes leaned too much in the direction of being inappropriate.
That sometimes leaned too much in the direction of being inappropriate. So he did actually admit that it was inappropriate. Like, what are you talking about?
But nothing more.
Nothing more? Nothing more. Just inappropriately talking with a minor, but nothing more, guys, okay? I don't think I'm that bad of a guy. Nothing more.
Nothing illegal happened. No.
Nothing illegal happened yet. Because I got caught before I did the deed. You know?
Pictures were shared, no crimes were committed. I never even met the individual. I went through a lengthy arbitration regarding a civil dispute with Twitch, and that case was resolved by a settlement. Let me be clear, it was not a criminal case against me, and no criminal charges have ever been brought against me. Now, from a moral standpoint, I'll absolutely take responsibility. I should have never entertained these conversations to begin with.
Why did you?
That's on me. That's on me as an adult, a husband, and a father.
He's a father. Oh my God, he's a father. He's a father of a son or a daughter that are minors. And he is fine with his daughter or son talking with an adult inappropriately. Because he did it himself. He should be fine with it. Completely happy about it. And let's go. Let's do it.
It should have never happened. I get it. I'm not perfect, and I'll fucking own my shit. This was stupid. Now, with all this said, don't get it mistaken. I've seen all the remarks and labels being thrown around so loosely. Social media is a destruction zone. I'm no predator or PDF file. Are you kidding me? Anyone that truly knows me knows where I stand on those things with those types of people. F that. That's a different level of disgust that I hate even hearing about.
Shut
Don't
up.
be labeling me
Shut
as
up.
the worst of the worst with your
Shut up.
exaggerations. Get the F out of here with that shit. But
Shut up.
I think I've said what I needed to say regarding the ban itself. That's it. That's why Twitch made the decision in 2020. To my team, community, industry friends that have supported me, I apologize. I wish I could have said all this sooner. You guys have always showed me and my family love and support throughout all these years. We love you guys like you can't imagine. I have the best community and circle. If any of this has made you uncomfortable, I get it. You don't have to.
I love how he never said sorry to my wife and to my children for being a lousy husband and a father.
Support me anymore, but just know you have always been greatly appreciated. But trust me when I say this, to all my haters that live and breathe social media with zero real life experience, I don't give an F about you. Finally,
Nor do you give an F about your family.
if you're uncomfortable with this entire statement and think I'm a piece of shit, that's fine. But I'm
Yes,
not
you are.
effing going anywhere. I'm not the same guy that made this mistake all those years ago. I'm taking an extended vacation with my family as mentioned on stream, and I'm coming back with a heavy weight off my shoulders.
Literally thinking that's him taking a vacation and going enjoying his time somewhere on a beach and coming back will make us forget about it, miss him, and continue as if nothing happened. Why are these people in denial? People who are like touching the grasp of power and like influence and money, why do they think that that's normal, that you can just go disappear a bit, come back as if nothing happened, and continue. And like, whoever watches him after that and supports him, like, what is wrong with you? What is wrong with you? Why?
They want me to disappear? Yeah, right. Following the response, Doc would continue to edit the tweet, removing the word minor and then adding it back in due to backlash,
Tough guy,
with a
brother,
reply
tough
stating, he edited out minor, got caught on it, and then edited it back in. Quite the apology when you're still trying to skirt responsibility. As expected, the tweet would go incredibly viral, gaining over 60 million views within just 12 hours, leading users to dig even deeper into his history, with user Chrissy digging up a clip of Doc allegedly admitting to cheating on his wife at the 20...
By the way, he did cheat on his wife. Like, he did admit that. And when I heard that, I was disgusted. But the fact that they stayed together in the marriage, I was thinking like, okay, well then the wife is trashy as well because she accepts cheaters and she doesn't care, then they belong with each other, whatever. Like, I was literally thinking like that. I'm like, okay, fine, whatever, maybe she did the same thing to him. Maybe, like, you never know what happens in the marriage itself. But I already like had a flag, you know. I already was thinking, nope, not someone I watch.
Which also happens to be the same year he was allegedly messaging the minor to find out what she was doing at the convention.
As you guys know, I have a beautiful family and a wife and kid, and I want to be transparent that I've been unfaithful. And
the response from the YouTube community was brutal to say the least, with creators such as Penguin Zero, Some Ordinary Gamers, and Coffeezilla.
Maybe that's why. Maybe actually that's why he thinks he can deal with it and like come back stronger than ever, because he already admitted to cheating and people accepted him back. Maybe that's why he thinks that this is the same thing. And honestly, it would break my heart if it is.
And calling out Doc for his disgusting behavior. During Penguin Zero, aka Charlie's video, he would completely destroy Doc, first addressing how he sneakily edited his tweet multiple times.
Now, the Doc actually edited this statement twice. So initially, he posted it with the word minor in it, saying, were there messages with an individual minor? The answer is yes. But then shortly after he published it, he edited the word minor out of it. So he removed that. He redacted it like a fucking CIA document, trying to bury it, just snapping it out of existence. So then it read, were there messages with an individual? The answer is yes. But people were quick to notice the edit, and you can actually check edit history on Twitter, which I didn't know you can do, but you could clearly see that the original no longer matched the current one because he took the word minor out. So when people caught him red-handed, he just edited it one more time to put the word minor back into it.
Cheating on a partner is nowhere as bad as being inappropriate with a minor. Exactly.
Stating,
he tries to close this statement with a really hard, cheesy 80s action movie one-liner. They want me to disappear. Yeah, fucking right. Granny shifting, not double clutching like you should. You're lucky you didn't blow the welds off the intake. I'm not leaving.
I'm coming
really
back.
Kind of ridiculous to put that there with accusations like this.
Finally, Charlie would counter the argument.
Like, he literally trying to apologize and making a statement there, apologizing to everyone around and talking how good of a community they are supporting him, apologizing to the company, figuring out shit, and then literally in between lines saying, F you all, I'm coming back, you can't take me down. Like, who are you addressing in that tweet? Like, if you're addressing two different groups of people, like, you should maybe make two different tweets, because you're not really sounding genuine at all.
That Doc possibly didn't know the age of the minor he was talking to.
I'm just waiting for the ukulele apology.
What a lot of people are coping with is that maybe DrDisRespect didn't know the age of the person he was communicating with, but I truly feel if that was the case, DrDisRespect would have mentioned that, saying that he had those communications with this person that he believed was of age but turned out to be a minor.
Yeah.
I think if that
literally saves a lot, you know, gives you a lot of credibility. Like, I didn't know and when I figured out that she was a minor, I stopped all communication with that person. That, in my opinion, is completely normal. Like, it's fine. I would definitely respect that, and it happens. But no,
that was the reality of that situation. If he truly communicated with someone that he thought was of age but turned out to be a minor, I think he would have mentioned that in this statement, but he didn't. He didn't say that he was under the impression he was communicating with an adult. He just says that he had conversations with an individual minor. He doesn't say anything like, oh, they were actually one day away from being 18, or I really thought they were, you know, in their 20s, or anything like that. And I think if that was what happened, it would have been mentioned here. I really do.
To make matters even worse, even his previous friends and defenders took a stance against him after he admitted he was having an inappropriate conversation with a minor, with Nick Merck stating,
Yo, checking in. I'm seeing everything on Twitter, and I read through Doc's tweet, and in that very tweet, he basically confirms that, you know, he was texting an underage girl, and it went weird sometimes, you know, and look, just to be blunt and straightforward, man, that's inexcusable, it's unacceptable, right?
They're
No
friends,
excuse for
right?
something like that.
and with the Act Man stating,
Ex-friend.
What's up, everybody? This is the Act Man here, and this is my final verdict on the Dr. Disrespect situation. As you might have seen, I've been pretty vocal about this on Twitter, and Doc has finally given us the truth. At long last, we know why he was banned, and it's not good. So first, I want to read this part where he says, it's the most important part of his tweet. Were there Twitch Whisper messages with an individual minor back in 2017? The answer is yes. These were casual mutual conversations that sometimes
read the
lean
same
too much
thing
in the
again.
direction of being inappropriate. I've seen enough to catch a predator to know when somebody is using language to soften the blow, to
Yep.
downplay what actually happened.
Of course,
You know,
he's
it's
downplaying
a
it.
strategy
It's
where
thousands
you
times
can
worse
admit
than what
something you
he
did that was
wrote.
terrible, but you can maybe make it seem not as bad as it actually is.
one question looming on everyone's mind is what is going to happen to Dr. Disrespect? Based on his response,
I'm
he's
scared
planning
that
on
it's
taking a break
nothing.
and returning as usual. However, only time will tell if he'll make a comeback from such disgusting and character-ruining behavior. Whether he was legally charged or not, that does not change the court of public opinion. And being in your late 30s having inappropriate interactions with a minor is career-ending no matter how good your reputation is. I think Mudaha put it well.
You know, at the end of the day, this is just a gross thing to be doing. And there is no defense for this
course.
kind of behavior.
Of
And
course.
I firmly believe, like, as, you know, even on YouTube, like, this guy shouldn't even be streaming anywhere.
Nope.
Like, what is proven is if you are interacting in a negative fashion with anybody that is a minor, you are not to be trusted on any social media platform whatsoever.
Exactly.
It really seems like this is the beginning of the end for Dr. Disrespect's reputation and career.
YouTube, if you don't ban him, demonetize him, or whatever, oh my god.
With new articles coming out from inside sources claiming he did
I would
know
be
the
fuming.
age of the
I would be
victim
so
and was
mad.
sexting with them, YouTube removing him from their partner program,
So they
and
did.
his YouTube channel losing over 50,000 subscribers within just days
course.
of his response going live. The more information that comes out revolving around the situation, the worse it begins to look for Dr. Disrespect. Over
This
the
is
coming
worse than
weeks, it's likely that he will
Adpocalypse.
lose hundreds of thousands
Like,
of
this is
subscribers
literally the
and
situation where they
possibly
have to
one of the
react.
biggest downfalls in recent creator history, alongside Illuminati, who lost her entire audience. Click the video on screen to find out more.
All right, let me just check some of the comments. Him editing his tweet was just a minor change. Oh, why is it so hard for creators to not talk to minors in weird ways, especially when you are married? Not only creators, like actors, actresses, any influential people. I mean, even billionaires, millionaires. What the hell is going on with the mind of these people to do stuff like that? What happens when you get power and money? Why does this become a thing? I want to go into the psychology of that and what's wrong with that. Like, the doc is 96% on his way to Costa Rica, where the age of consent is 15. He said many times that's where he is going. No. Bro went from being a doc to a PDF. Okay, well, yeah, that happened. Let's see what's gonna happen next. Hopefully there will be big, huge consequences, because if not, I will lose all my belief in humanity and trust, literally.